Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to the How to Use This Book session. My name is Salma Nawaz. I have done Masters in English Literature and in Education as well. Presently, I am working with Cantab Publishers as subject specialist and a writer for books. I am associated with the education field from the last 7 years. I worked as an English teacher in AP School and College and the City School. I also served as an English lecturer in Government College. I have other experiences too in different organizations. As you can see here, the brief detail of my work experience. The book in your hand is designed and based on English on National Curriculum 2020. In this video, I am going to explain each and every section of this book, which will help you to understand it. Let's start from the content list. We have 6 main sections here: unit name, themes, listening and speaking skills, reading and thinking skills, writing skills, pronunciation skills, and grammar. Let's start from the QR codes, themes, sub-themes, SLOs, pre-reading, while reading, and post-reading questions, vocabulary, and teacher's guidelines. Look here, the name of the unit. This is the name of the unit, and this is unit number 1. The unit name also always depicts what is in the lesson, what is the lesson is about. And the themes and the sub-themes are included in each chapter according to the SNC 2020. Themes with their sub-themes are given in National Curriculum on page number 59. Themes and sub-themes are related to each other. For example, role models and the heroic deeds, the brave, you can see the personal bravery, heroic deeds of children depicting personal bravery, courage and honesty. So, if you see the sub-theme, you can have an idea. You can have an idea what is the lesson is about, the 2 brave Sahaba. So, the theme and the sub-theme is related with the content of the lesson or the unit name. You can have an idea by theme and sub-theme and the unit name. Then that what we are going to read about, what is the lesson is about. Student learning outcomes are given before the lesson, which are addressed in the chapter. I have designed different activities on these SLOs. These SLOs are addressed in the chapter. For each chapter, the SLOs are given here before starting the lesson. The title picture depicts the content of the lesson. If you see the content, if you see the title picture, you can have an idea what is the lesson is about, or the poem or the story. QR code is provided for visual, audio, for teacher, parents, students to have quick look at how to conduct this concept topic. If you scan the code here, you can learn more about the discussed topic, or you can learn more and have more practice of it. Pre-reading questions are asked before the lesson. The question refers students' previous knowledge about the lesson and they can predict the lesson. It may ask to predict the lesson by looking at the title and the picture of the lesson. As I said before, that you can have an idea, you can predict the lesson by looking at the title and the title picture. The question may be asked in this pre-reading question, or it may ask you your previous knowledge about the lesson. If the 2 brave Sahabas here, the unit name, it may ask in which battle they have showed their bravery. So, the battle of Badr. So, you have an idea that the 2 Sahaba which showed their bravery, the battle may be the battle of Badr. That is why this question is asked here. Or have you read any other stories of bravery? While reading questions are asked to gauge the knowledge of the learners and to keep their interest in the lesson. Teacher will check if they learn anything, or they are learning or they are following. They are reading or they are active during reading the lesson, or they are following the story what they are reading. The post-reading questions are asked at the end of the lesson in order to check what they have learned from the lesson. Did they understand the lesson, or did they learn anything from the lesson? In My Vocabulary, students will find the meanings of difficult words. It will help the students to understand the text. Vocabulary enhances all areas of communication: listening, speaking, reading and writing. If you have more vocabulary, you can learn, you can listen, speak, read and writing more properly. These are the words and these are the meanings of these words. These are the difficult words. If you understand the meanings, if you learn the meanings of the difficult words, you can understand the lesson easily. Teacher guidelines. Helps the teacher to give instruction within classroom activity or clarify the concept for student. It makes the teacher more skillful. It may ask the student to give more information about the lesson or ask them to do anything. If you see here, the teacher lines contains tell student to always speak the truth and never hide anything from their parents. They may get in any trouble and their parents may not be able to help them. This is an extra information or any lesson they can give after the chapter. The grammar and project section here. What is the grammar for? Grammar portion in each chapter is given to develop accuracy in their spoken and written communication. It helps the students to enhance their vocabulary for effective communication. The verbs are given here, the prepositions from easiest to difficult one. Project is given in each chapter for students to bring learned concept into practical activities. These activities enhance their fine and gross motor skills. Projects are very interesting. You will love doing it. It may contain the drawing, the coloring, pasting, cutting, etc. or making poster, flip book or journal, diary entry, etc. Comprehension, multiple choice question, pronunciation skills, things to know, proposed homework, listening and speaking, and learn more box. I am going to explain all these sections here in the coming slides. Comprehension relating directly to the context to develop students' ability to read, comprehend the content. It may contain the what? Yes, the multiple choice questions, the true and false, fill in the blanks. See, these are questions are asked from the lesson you have read. So you can, if you read the lesson properly, you can answer them easily. Multiple choice questions are asked. We have 4 options here for each question. You have to choose the right one for each question. That's why these are called multiple choice questions. Pronunciation skills. Pronunciation skills focus on students' language skills. It designed from the sounds of one letter to blending sounds and digraph and so on. Start from the sound of the letter. Consonant sounds we have here. Then we have to blend 2 individual sounds and create a new one. It is called digraph. The division of syllables and the consonant clusters with examples and definitions and the assessment too. Things to know box. Things to know box provide you an extra information and important information related to discussed topic for teachers and students to know specifically. It may be a definition, example or rule or important information which is important for students to know. This things to know box is related to this type of writing which is expository writing. Students should know what is an expository writing so they can conduct the assessment. The proposed homework section is given as a repeat practice at home. It is the minimal requirement to reinforce the concept that have been taught. More extension can be provided by the teacher and parent. teacher and parent can give more extra work. They can design an extra worksheet or give more written work. Listening and speaking. Practice develops the capabilities that allows the student to comprehend and produce spoken language for proper and effective interpersonal communication. These two boys here are having a dialogue about agree and disagree politely. So, it may enhances your capabilities to converse with each other in English properly. The expressing of emotions and feelings of joy, sadness and anger with facial expression, as you can see here. The expressions clearly shows their emotions. The punctuation and writing. Punctuation are given with examples, definitions and assessment from easiest to difficult one. The writing practice develop functional, creative and creative writing skills through different types of writing. The variety of writings are given. Write about the benefits of living peacefully. This is a paragraph writing, as I showed you, the expository writing, the descriptive writing, narrative writing. It has all the types of writings. Activity section is a feature box in which author gives some activities related to real life problem. By performing these activities, students can clear the concept and revise the topics which she learned in class. These are fun activities which is related to your main content of the lesson or may be related to pronunciation or grammar skills. Write 8 lines in your notebooks about your favorite person in your family. This lesson is about the family values, so you can see here the activity is also related with it. Describe him or her by using interesting adjectives. The use of adjectives is also there. Write one special thing about the person which makes him or her your favorite. And the learn more box here. With each lesson, a web link has been provided for further information about the topic. By clicking this YouTube link, you can learn more about the topic, the extra information which is also important for you to know. You can learn and apply more in your work. So, I hope it will help you to understand this book. If you feel any difficulty to understanding it, you can rewatch it. Thank you.